Hello everybody, this is Brian Lathe, and I'm going to do a video here on Terra Luna. So I'm using a new recording program, hope it all goes well. We'll see how this goes. So Terra Luna, the Luna coin, is a coin that used to be 5th place on the coin market cap list, and it had a problem this past week. It's also associated with a stable coin by the name of UST. And the UST was not a regular stablecoin that had collateral backing it. It was an algorithmic stablecoin, and what that means is it basically to retain the peg to $1. It had a relationship with Luna, such that if somebody wanted to exchange Luna and have UST, they could do that. So it would burn the Luna and mint UST, and then if they wanted to go back the other direction, they could also do that as well. They could burn the UST and then mint Luna, so they could go back and forth between the two at equal amounts, and that basically would maintain the peg to $1. But what happened is, I believe it was a coordinated attack that basically the peg was then broken, and that created a spiral of problems that caused this price to just go down like crazy. And a couple people are saying it's a coordinated attack, and I agree with them. They're saying that it was kind of coordinated with Bitcoin and UST, that somebody borrowed quite a bit of quite a bit of Bitcoin. I'm not sure the exact amount. And then with that Bitcoin, they traded 25% of that into UST. And then what they did is they then dumped all that Bitcoin on the market, which caused Bitcoin to go down a little bit in price. But the going down in price kind of created a panic in the Bitcoin market, and it kind of started driving that price down even more. And then so they had that going on with a lot of concern about Bitcoin. And then so they did a couple things at once. They put a huge short on Luna, and then and then I believe they sold all the UST that they had purchased. So when they sold all the UST, it broke the peg. And then my understanding is, what I was told is 6 different Twitter accounts tweeted the same message at the same time, telling everybody to go look at UST, that the peg had been broken. So that kind of created a lot of concern in the Luna ecosystem, and basically then that started like panic selling. A lot of people were selling their Luna. A lot of people were burning their UST because it had gone below peg, and then minting Luna, but then selling the Luna. So then that was causing Luna price to go down. So basically they kind of watched all that happen. Luna started up wherever it was up here, and it went down. I'm gonna try to see if I can go into like a 7-day and actually see if I can get this a little more descriptive of what I'm trying to say here. So they were kind of driving that price down a little bit, and at some point it started going down pretty fast, and I think it was down either at this point or this point when they had previously set up a short on Luna at one of these 2 points, because there's a pretty marked up thing. That price was driven up because they bought back all that Luna to cover that short, and then they just kind of let it go again. It kept dropping because the UST peg was still broken. So I'm not really sure why there's 2 ups there. I can't remember exactly what caused 2 of these ups. I remember one of them was because they basically bought everything to cover their short. So now they essentially, from wherever they started that short from, they made the money all the way down to either here or here. They made all that money back, basically by paying off that short. Or I'm going to say maybe they didn't make all of this money, but they made a good portion of that money, in by having this drop like that. And then they had to buy back their Bitcoin, so they used some of that money to buy back the Bitcoin, which had dropped also. Okay, so they bought their Bitcoin to pay off the loan that they had. So now, after they've basically sold their UST, made a little profit from that, and then shorted Luna, and then bought it back and closed that short out. So they made a little profit on that, and then they got the Bitcoin for a lower price than they borrowed it for. So they paid that loan back. They ended up with about $1 billion is what they're saying. So they ruined almost everything for all of us for $1 billion gain, and that's just absolutely crazy. Um, so just wanted to let you know kind of the story and how I see it. And it's super low now. The price is see if I can figure out where the price is. Okay, the price is like super low. Okay, now another thing I want you to look at is the circulating supply, and that's a B for billion. Okay, so it never used to be this high. Okay, I don't know the exact numbers, but I heard it was only in the millions. Okay, so now it's like in the billions, and this says 1,000 billion, so I think that's even trillions. Okay, so we're in the trillions of coins, and if you multiply $1, okay, by how many coins this is, you're going to have a market cap. Okay, this is a really low market cap now. Right here's the market cap. If you multiply that all out, you're going to have a market cap that is more than Bitcoin. Okay, so you're not going to magically have Terra suddenly be more valuable than Bitcoin just to have this reach $1 in price. Okay, so that's essentially, you know, I'm pretty sure this is dead. I mean, mathematically, I don't think they can do much. I mean, I think UST. I'm going to pop in UST here real quick. I think UST is so below peg. Yeah, see, UST is 18 cents. So everything they've done to try to get UST back to peg has not really worked. And then as a result, they've super inflated how many coins they have here in circulation. And then, the market cap is really low, the price is really low. And to get that price up, even anywhere where in a range where anybody would want it to be, this market cap would have to be so big it would overshadow Bitcoin. And that's just not going to happen. So I'm trying to make it sound easy to understand some complex math here, but essentially it's a mathematical improbability. So without getting into the nitty gritty details of the math, which is probably going to bore 99% of everybody, I just wanted to try to kind of swoosh real quick and show you a couple little figures here and just do a little fancy talking to kind of explain. I think mathematically we're just in a really bad spot. So I'm going to say don't buy any Terra or UST. I think it's dead. I'm pretty sure the exchanges are delisting it. The ones that had it listed are probably delisting it, and they just want to protect everybody. Probably, I don't know. I'm assuming that's what they have in mind, is they want to protect people from buying something that they feel is basically has zero chance of making any potential in the future. So, I mean, this was a number 5 coin, okay, and it's 222nd. I mean, it's not even top 100 anymore. So, I go to Crypto Bubbles a lot. Okay, I go to Crypto Bubbles is free. You can get it on your phone. You can get it here. So what am I looking at? Okay, so I'm in the top 200 now to see this. So look, all these really doing well, pretty good for like if we just hadn't been beaten down so bad, we would call this an amazing rally. But 70%, 71%. I'm not familiar with a lot of these coins. Okay, not in the top 200, but Luna here. It's just Not looking pretty. I'm going to go quick over to 100s. So like ApeCoin, I'm real familiar with that, and it's 52% up in the last 24 hours. So well, yeah, I'm on the day. So but it's still under $10. Okay, so even though this percentage seems really high, I just wanted to point out that it's still pretty low priced, and I don't know if all this we gained. Cardano's 60 cents or 59 cents. I don't know if this percentage that's gained here right now is gonna vanish tomorrow. It could, or we might have another gain, but it's gonna take a lot of days like this to get us back to where we were. So, I think that's gonna be a little while here. We could take a look. I can't know if I can. Let's see if I can find Bitcoin really fast here. Bitcoin, well, it's going nicely for the day, but let's take a look here at like the year. So we have this downward thing, which we tried to get a rally going again, but unfortunately we didn't get a whole lot. We mostly horizontal, not a whole lot of upward. But then it started dropping, 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 and then really dropped. Okay, so and we're down to 30,000. Okay, so I want to take a look at the day here again. So it's up here trying to push against that 30,000. So 30,000 used to be the support. I'll try to show you that here. See the level. Okay, so when it was trying to duck down, it was popping up against that 30,000 level, and then right now, okay, so then it eventually it tested it so many times and broke through, and now it's on its way back up, but it's stopping at the it's hitting this as resistance. Okay, so Bitcoin is being resisted. So I'm saying a lot of words and trying to explain all this as carefully as I can to explain that the overall market is kind of in either a sideways or a downward direction. It's not really like really going to pump. Okay, I don't think. Okay, I mean the at least what the charts say to me is that it's not really really going to pump. Although these percentages are nice, we'll definitely take those. But I think we got a long time. I really do. I think we got a few months to 6 months, or so maybe, that we can pop in here and we can buy ADA, probably less than 75 cents. And we can buy, you know, AVAX and Gala, some of these coins that are really good. Phantom, Helium's really good. BNB, let's see if BNB's at, $300. Like we can take a look here, $400 there. It was up as high as $651. I'm not sure how long ago this was. Looks like about 6 months ago, or maybe a little longer. Everything was probably at an all-time high 6 months ago. Let's see, there's the dates. Okay, yeah, so that was the 8th of November. So I'm thinking that was probably about 6 months ago. So yeah, I'm thinking that we've got a good amount of time here if we want to start accumulating some of these coins. And if we get that chance, if we truly get that chance to accumulate some of these really good coins, okay, the top 100 ones, the top 50 ones, the top 20 ones, get up as high as you want to get to the top ones, okay, and find a couple you like and start buying some of it. Get a good nice bag and stake it while you're holding it. You want to earn some passive rewards. You definitely want to do that on all the coins you hold. Find a way to do that, and then do that, and get some rewards while you're holding it, and then get yourself ready for the next bull run. Because if you got some really good, valuable stuff that's going to take off when the bull run happens, you could change your life. So get excited. I know it's got enough there to be legitimately depressed, probably, or at least sad. But look at the positive. Get involved with people who are positive about crypto, especially if you're positive about crypto, and work. Just help each other, be with each other, be there for each other, and we're gonna make it through this. We're gonna we're going to come out of this better and smarter and ready to, ready to explore and learn new things every day. So hope this helped you a lot in understanding Luna and UST a little bit. Unfortunately, you know, some crazy stuff happened. Actually, I'm going to share a little bit more if I can here. I'm going to talk a little bit more if you give me the liberty to do that. I found some news today, just a few minutes ago, that it looks like the media and whoever's writing these news articles are trying to blame Kwan. He's the guy who essentially invented the whole concept of UST and Luna, and they're trying to blame him. And there's what they're trying to say is they're trying to say that, oh, he said some really bad stuff on Twitter that see if I can find that real quick here. So Kwan, okay, founder faces criticism. So this is Daily Mail. Okay, so what they're saying is he blamed for market-wide meltdown as it's revealed he mocked his critics as poor and said he found failing companies entertaining. So it's very well that he may have said some things that weren't really nice on Twitter. Okay, very, very possible he did that. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to kind of relate a person saying some not so nice things on Twitter to a person who's just really evil and did this like intentionally to hurt everybody, you know, and he didn't do the bad stuff. Okay, I believe it was a coordinated attack, and I think the media is not being responsible. They're actually lying. What's this says Reuters. See, Reuters I think might be American. Daily Mail I'm pretty sure is London. And yeah, so I guess he's only 29. I didn't know he was that young, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I think they're doing cover stories. I think they're really uh, trying to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. Okay, so they have an end game, and what they're trying to do, in all truth that I believe in my heart, is they want to make Do Kwon look bad so that they don't blame the real people who really did this. Okay, and then they want to make stable coins look bad. Okay, so then they're going to say, oh yeah, that UST stable coin that was supposed to be pegged to $1 with algorithm and blah 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 whatever. They're gonna make the stable concept of crypto stable coins look really bad. Okay, so what they really want to do is they want to say, okay, crypto is just bad. You want to mess with these people like Do Kwon, and they're evil and they're all this and blah, and they can't put together a good code that makes a stable coin and whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're just going to bash and harass and say really bad things about Do Kwon and stable coins. And then they're going to start shifting it to everybody in crypto, making us all look like we're bad people. So then what they're going to do is they're going to start rolling in central, their CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, CBDC, central bank digital currency. Okay, so they're going to try to roll that in and just try to make it like, this is the answer we all need. We'll be able to transact the money like crypto, and this will be safe and secure, and it's backed by central banks and da 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 da, all this wonderful stuff. But there's a whole lot of differences and things you need to understand between CBDCs and actual crypto. See, crypto is decentralized, and the CBDCs are centralized. So you got the whole concept of understanding what the differences are between centralized and decentralized. Okay, then you got to also understand crypto is transparent. Okay, fully transparent on the blockchain. You can see everybody's wallets. You can see all the transactions. You can literally see all this stuff. Okay, I'm going to bring up my DeFi wallet here real quick. Okay, check this out. I might have to I might have to connect it to my wallet. Okay, it's already connected to my wallet. So you can see that DBank says I have $4,200 in my wallet. Okay, and you can see I've got $206 on Avalanche, $3 on Phantom, $1 on Polygon, 32 on Binance. I got most of it over here on Chronos. So you can see all that. You can see the protocols. You can see what's in my wallet. You can see what's in different protocols. I do a lot of DeFi. Okay, so I got stuff in my wallet, but I've got a lot of stuff out on these protocols. Okay, I got like 1,300 over here on Dark Game Crypto. Okay, it's a DeFi protocol. Okay, so V3S Finance, I got stuff there. I got Hakuna Matata. I got Finance. A lot of these things are on Chronos. I got some vaults. I got some Beefy. I got some Savannah. Dark Crypto. I got Tectonic. I got all this stuff going on. Okay, so you can literally just bring up dbank.com. If you know my wallet address, you could pop it right in here. Okay, you could pop in. Watch. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect my wallet. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna grab my wallet address, and then I'm gonna figure out how to disconnect my wallet. Connected sites. And this one's called DBank. Let's see if I can find that quick. Okay, right here, I'm going to disconnect it. I'm disconnecting my wallet right now. So I've disconnected my wallet from that site. Okay, but I did copy the wallet address. I'm going to type that in there because this is what you can find. You don't even have to be me. Okay, you could paste my wallet address in here, and you don't even have to be me. You can. So I am. My wallet is disconnected. Okay, completely disconnected. You can see everything. Okay, and you can even see my transactions. Okay, because look, you can click on there, and then you can see all the transactions I did. Okay, so everything is visible. Okay, in crypto, and it's not visible with, it's not transparent with CBDCs. You won't be able to find this information. I mean, they'll have it internally, but we won't. You won't see the blockchain. You won't see the ledger. Okay, you'll just know that you have coins in your wallet, but you won't really know any more detail than that, really. The detail is still there. It's just it won't be shown to you. It's not going to be transparent. Okay, so so there's the idea of centralized and decentralized. There's the idea of being transparent and non-transparent, and then I believe there's a third one too. There's the idea of being like a network versus a centralized location. So and they call that distributed. Okay, so crypto is distributed into a network, which means that you can't, like, let's say you just shut off all the power in an entire country. Crypto is not, especially Bitcoin, but crypto is generally not located in a specific country. Okay, the whole entire ledger, the whole entire blockchain is on nodes all around the world. Okay, at all times. So it would have to be an unbelievably enormous attack on the electrical grid all around the world simultaneously to literally take crypto offline. Okay, because you could always connect to a node in a distributed network, like an actual distributed network where the data of that network is on multiple nodes all around the world. Now, central bank digital currencies will not be distributed. Okay, so they'll have a very, very small number of servers that are going to actually hold all this data, and they're going to be very private and centralized. So, okay, those are some general concepts. And once you understand the concepts of what separates just a generic digital currency from actual crypto, you can then take it to the next level and understand the control that they can have on a centralized digital currency. Okay, a central bank digital currency. Okay, they can have a lot of control. So you actually completely lose all your freedom. This is where they're trying to go. They want to take all of our freedom away from us. Okay, so what that means is you could have some money. You could have a lot of money. But if it's a central bank digital currency, If they all of a sudden say, oh, that guy over there in Minnesota, he talks about Trump. He likes Trump. And he's a Republican. He's one of those Republican people. And he like prays and he goes to church and he does stuff like that. I mean, he's just a really wacko nut job. He hates people. He's racist. And he does evil things like helping people make money. Just awful. He's a horrible guy. And we got to stop this guy. So let's reach in there to his wallet and just shut off his money. Literally. They can literally go into your wallet and shut off your money. So you look in your wallet, okay, I got like, $500. I'm going to go do this and do whatever. And you go try to spend your money's shut off. You can't spend it anywhere. Everybody says, I'm sorry, you're declined. You're declined. I got money. I see it right here in my wallet. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. $500, I see it. And then you got the little barcode or whatever it is, the QR code, whatever it is you scan to make the transaction. And boom, you can't use it. It's dead money. It comes up as a fraudulent transaction. And they won't let you have the service or whatever it is you're trying to buy. So we can seriously run into that kind of problem. Okay. I'm not joking about that at all. They will have control. As soon as they want to stop you, they can immediately stop you and you're out of money. Your money is dead. So it's horrible. We'll completely lose our freedoms. And that's what all these elitist people on both Republican and Democrat. I mean, it's like everybody up there. And I believe there's even people above them. It doesn't stop at like the people we know, like Biden and the people that we know, are supposedly in power. It doesn't stop. There's unfortunately probably people above them calling all the shots and saying, you can't say this and you can say this and da 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 over here. And we're going to make this happen and you just need to push it. So I just think they're probably puppets and they're actors or whatever. And we're watching all this like it's a big carnival, or whatever, a big circus, a big it's entertainment for us. But because somebody else is really pulling all the strings and all that. But the people who are really in control, they want to control us. They want to make us all poor and they want to control us. So yeah, it's probably scary to hear all this if you're hearing it for the first time. I don't know. But yeah, you want to be involved in crypto. You want to be transparent. You want to be decentralized. You want to be distributed. Okay. And then, you want to have the freedom. Crypto gives you freedom and the other stuff does not give you freedom. It takes away all your freedom. So hope this really helped you. I mean, I really covered a lot of topics. It's kind of like a whole entire lecture on all of crypto, like in a half hour. So hope you learned a lot and I'll catch you on the next video.